Hey guys, it's Tom from Resell America, where my channel is Liquidation Motivation, and today we are dealing with some of Tyson's favorite things. He loves
video games.
That's right, we bought 2 boxes of vintage video game systems, and we're going to unbox that for you today. Stay tuned. Okay, so this is what we got. We went to my favorite thrift store today, and we went to their distribution center. So they're closed because of the pandemic that's going on. And I normally buy these video game pallets from them, but they're the merchandise that doesn't sell in the store. So I'm super freaking excited because the stores are closed, they're just loading them up with all the video games that they had donated to them. I'm not going to tell you where I got this because I can't lose my source. I'm not going to tell you what company it was, but we buy it by the weight, and this one here was 806 pounds, so this pallet cost me $160. We got 2 pallets. This pallet here cost me $110. You can see there's a lot of Wii Fits in here. So what we're looking for is we're hoping we get some obviously newer video games, which I'm not sure most people probably don't donate those, and we're looking for the best vintage video games that they make, and that would include like the Nintendo 64 or the Super Nintendo. Those are the ones you can get the most money out of. So I'm going to unbox this pallet. At the end I'm going to show you everything we got out of it, so stay tuned and watch our video. So we just finished sorting this whole lot, 2 pallets of games, vintage game systems from our favorite thrift store. So remember, we bought both pallets for $270, and this is, look at this massive amount of merchandise that we got out of them. I'm gonna run you down, right down through the line too. So there was 37 Wii games, Wii systems. When you look down here, we have all the cords, all the chargers, everything to go with them. This is a Wii U. Over 220 games. All of the exercise boards are in the back, 1 skateboard, exercise boards in a box. This one came in the package, everything ready to go, a travel pack. Looks like it's in pretty good shape. All right, next came Xboxes, 8 Xboxes, original Xboxes, and about 50 games. Here's my only, 2 Xbox One games. But here's 360s. We got a lot of 360 stuff here. So there was 180 360 games in here, and 5, 10, 15, 20 360 consoles. PS2s, oh, here's an Xbox steering wheel. That was pretty cool. PS2s, we got about 14. We got 10 of the thick ones and 7 of the slim ones here. PS1, I got 1 slim PS1, 2 regular PS1s. PlayStation 3s, we got 6 of them there. Games for PlayStation 3, 58. Games for PlayStation 2, 164. We got a bunch of PlayStation 1 games here. Nintendo systems. We have the DS, the Game Boy Advance, the Game Boy Color. This is the DS. Here's the Game Boy Color. We got 38 games to go with them. 2 GameCubes. Only about 5 GameCube games. We got 1 PSP with 10 games to go with it. This is where we get into kind of the miscellaneous stuff here, an Atari Classic. These are all computer games that came out of there. Some Sonic games, Sega Genesis games, only about 6 of those. This is just miscellaneous controllers and power supplies, all miscellaneous stuff. Then we got a whole bunch of good computer joysticks inside the pallet here. These can become, especially the older ones, a little bit valuable. This book here has over 150 different games in it. It's a great little book for games. Come on over here. This is the guitars we got in our section here. So there's 28 guitars. You know, some of these we'll sell on their own here in the store. Some of them we'll send to Amazon. We'll mix with the game and send to Amazon, package it up together. A couple VR headphones. These VR headphones, not bad. And the downside was the games that we were looking for, that we told you that we really wanted, which were the 64 and the Super Nintendo. We only got one of each. 8 64 games and only 2 Super Nintendo games. But we did get Mario World in there, so that's good. Anything Mario, anything Sonic's always good to find in these pallet lots. So the great thing is that we spent $260. But when we added up the total of what this whole pallet is worth at prices in my store, we're going to make over $8,000 on the load. So taking $260, turn it into $8,000 on a vintage video game lot. So vintage video games is one of my favorite categories, one of my favorite things to sell in my store. When you can buy pallets like that from thrift stores, it is one of the best things you can do for your store or for your online store or for just flipping and making money. So tell me what your favorite vintage video game is down below in the comments, and follow my channel Liquidation Motivation, where I'm Tom. I'm flipping Florida. I own Resale America, the world's largest liquidation store in Lakeland, Florida. So now go out there and make some money.